you find it at this day?
Really, really good. It's always a bit touch and go when you open a main stage because you're not entirely sure whether everyone's going to be kind of up for, But actually the turnout was amazing, and thank God for the weather, because I drove in this morning and it was just pissing it down, so I was like, no way. But it was really, really good, and it was. I think it was a good starter for the day.
So you've been to Kent? Do you come to Kent often, or not really?
To come to where, sorry?
Kent very often.
No, I don't. I live in London. My manager actually lives in Kent though, so he actually lives like 20 minutes down the road. So it's really easy for him. But no, I don't. I don't really come around at all.
You just come back from Belgium, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. What were you doing out there then?
So early this year, actually last year, I wrote a track with a guy called Reggie, who is a big old dance producer out there. He's actually currently a judge on The Voice over there as well, and I went over there to write a track with him, which ended up hitting #1 earlier this year, and we brought out another track, and I went over to do TV on Wednesday singing this new track, which was written for the Red Bull Wings for Life, which was their running charity thing, whatever. So I went over to do TV for that Wednesday, and then promotion for my new single Earthbound the next day.
So when's Earthbound out then?
Earthbound's actually out right now.
Okay.
I mean, we're just kind of putting it straight out there and kind of just getting a vibe really. But yeah, the video dropped I think a couple of weeks ago, actually 1 week ago now, and we just decided to put it straight out as the video was, just to kind of get it out there. But I think we're going to have more movement with it in Belgium before we see movement here in the UK. That's really the plan.
So do you plan to collaborate with Reggie more? Or?
I think it's kind of done and dusted. I think we've done 2 tracks. I mean, I wrote another 2 more with him. Whether he wants to put them on an album or something, I don't really know. But I mean, I think we kind of exhausted. 2 singles have been out, and I think it's now time for me to just kind of be there as my own artist in Belgium.
So no more plans to collaborate for the future?
With other artists, hopefully. I mean, I've got a few bits and pieces in the pipeline at the moment with some artists in the UK that I've been doing bits and pieces with. So yeah, I mean, some more feature tracks would be amazing, but I mean, it comes a time where you have to become your own person and do it for yourself. I mean, there's only so many times you can support or feature. You have to kind of, be your own person.
Because you supported quite big names, wasn't it? Like Rod Stewart and
last year
was pretty kind of. Do you tend to go in that?
Yeah, last year was mental. I don't think anyone really expected to happen what actually did happen. I was on the road for about 8 months, kind of just touring one after another. But the Rod Stewart stuff was crazy. Like, you can't even explain. You can't, and you look back at it and you go, I played the O2 4 times last year. It's like, no, that's just ridiculous.
It's what everyone dream of, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and it finally happened to me. So, but now I'm starting from the bottom again and working my way up. So
I bet you want to do musical theatre at one stage.
Yeah,
true.
That was totally the plan. I was never supposed to write my own music or do just singing. I just wanted to do musical theatre, and then I didn't get into drama school, and I was like, I've got to reevaluate the situation because I can't not do anything. So I decided to start writing, and actually a blessing in disguise. I think.
Yes. So do you still go to see the musical theatre
all the time? I'm like a slave to the theatre. I always go and see it. But yeah, I'm trying to get to theatre once a month.
So if you're offered a role in the theatre, what would you like to do? If you offered to you, that's your one job.
That's such
West
a
End,
good
maybe.
question. Yeah, I mean, who would I be in the musical?
If you're offered any job, what would you do? Pick? Yeah. No pressure.
Do you know what? I was classically trained, so I've always Phantom Opera's always been my absolute lover. So I mean, to go into something like that would be insane.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day if I actually become a classical singer, which is never going to happen in a million years. So.
Well, you don't know. Fingers crossed. I read Paris Hilton called you the next female Bruno Mars or something.
Yes,
massive. So,
Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago now.
I read it. That's very random.
It was 2 years ago. I'm not entirely sure how he got wind of me, but he did. But quite a big statement, I'd say. One that I'm still trying to live up to. You can't just throw those comments out.
It's quite a nice flattery.
Yeah, it was. In the beginning of my career, to have someone like that say, whatever, that's awesome. So yeah, that's
I was asking you, where did you get your stage name from then?
Oh my goodness.
I'm thinking Sparscape.
Okay, I'm going to try and condense it for you. It comes in 2 parts. 2 or 3 parts. So my mum's maiden name is Moy, so that was kind of one connection. The second connection was my granddad's sister, also my grandmother, yeah, never met her though, was called Moya, and she had muscular dystrophy. And I've told this so wrong, let me start again. So my granddad was a BBC broadcaster back in the 60s, and he had this autograph book for his daughter, Moya, and because she had muscular dystrophy, he wanted something to kind of give her, remember her by and everything. And so everyone that went through his doors at the BBC wrote a note and a bar of music for Moya. And I found this book about 2 years ago, and I just thought, what an amazing homage to music and to family. And this book's insane. It's got like incredible composers and stuff from the 60s, and they've all written like an original bar of music and a note for Moya. And I just thought it would be quite nice to take it. So
that's nice.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
Quite sentimental.
Yeah, it's nice though. Anything else, Ricky? Any particular ones to tell?